Okay. Hey, everybody. I need you to come in, gather around your computers. I know 99% of you are probably at work, but I need you to call to tell a coworker, somebody, when they're on break, click in here and hear us. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. This is North Texas Giving Day. Some of you are probably like, what's that got to do with me? I don't live in Texas. Giving is giving all over the world. When there's a need, somebody just told me yesterday, we don't have to wait for people to die to give money to bury them. We can give and make a difference every day. So this is North Texas Giving Day, and will you make a difference? All right. Please hit us up at www.scrubball.org. All right. I think we had a slide to play. I'm Deronda Lewis. Hope you'll spend this hour with me. All right. Spend this hour with me, and more importantly, pull out that card, pull out that checkbook. Let's make a child smile tonight. Okay. Thank you. We're going to follow up with a give me my money. Y'all go around. Enjoy it with us.
Just give me my money. Yeah.
Just give me some money. Yeah.
I hope you, I hope you enjoyed that. That was our office staff this morning, just playing around. And that's what we're asking you today. Just give us a donation. Just give us enough donations that we can hit our goal and give 50 children 50 bears. We want everybody that we can to get a bear and enjoy it. Somebody told me it's so hard on the kids being in that hospital, and the smile, any smile that we can put on their face makes it worthwhile for me. We're going to play a song here, and during this song, y'all come on in, join us. I really can't see who's in and who's not, so I'm just taking the back office is going to be letting y'all join us. So join us. We need some donations today. Don't have me sitting here talking to myself. Get a friend, get a family member, call somebody and say, get on here, okay? And even if you're watching it as a rerun later today, click the link. You can even call us up till 9:30 tonight, and we'll still take your donation. So we need donations. This ends tomorrow, and tomorrow we want to have 50 bears in a box ready to deliver to 50 children in the hospital. Okay? While this song is going, get the money. Give me some money. All right? We're going to do a song. It's kind of old, but it's still one of my favorites. Lean on Me. So I hope y'all can sing along with it. But while you're singing along with it, checkbooks, visas, debit cards, we take it all. Okay? Thank you. Well, maybe I'm going to keep reading because I don't see the song. I don't hear the song coming in. So I just want to talk to you a minute about donations, what it actually can do for you. I looked it up, and do you know there are quite a few pointers on what donations can do. It says donations give us happiness. Giving to charity. Whenever the song is ready, you could just come in because I could finish this anytime. Giving to charities can make you feel happier than spending money on yourself. We all know that old saying is better to give than receive. So I'm assuming that's why it makes you feel better to give to somebody else. It even talks about the brain activity Donating activates our brain's reward system, and it is associated with the part that gives us pleasure, social connection, and trust. What better social connection would you want than giving to a great organization like ScrubBALL? This is all sponsored by us. You know quite a few things that we do, but I will talk about that later. It also says it gives you a release, a hormone that can create feelings of warmth, euphoria, and connection to others. The truth is, I'm always saying, maybe you say, I don't have enough to donate, and maybe you don't. But you know what makes a difference? When you can donate five, when you can donate 10, when you can donate 20, and you add it to your sisters or your brothers or your co-workers. Do you know in the end, when 5 or 10 of us put all of this together, we have a great donation. And that's all we're asking you today. Put the little bit you have with my little bit, with his little bit, with her little bit, and let's get this money coming in. We got a goal to accomplish, everybody. $2,000. Okay. So we need your help in reaching it. In the scheme of things, $2,000 doesn't seem like a lot of money at all for a group of people to accomplish. Listen to this song, Lean on Me, and get to calling 972 232 2910, and the web would be NorthTexasGivingDay.com. Look for ScrubBALL. Thank you.
Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow. But if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not.
Um, this was an amazing event, y'all. We did an Easter egg hunt at a nursing home. We ask that you share this broadcast. Again, thank you so much for coming in and spending a little time with us. But would you also, in the chat, let us know where you're watching this? Are you at work? Are you at home? Wherever you are, put in the chat what's going on, and then call somebody to get on here and watch it with you. Okay? Right now, I need some people calling in. 972 232 2910. You know, everything adds up. Maybe you can't again afford a whole bear, but can you afford to go in with somebody and send a bear to the hospital? So we thank you so much for tuning in. Get more of you on here. All right. I have a guest here that I'm really excited about. Now I'm probably gonna mess his last name up, but his name is Ignacio Zumbrano. Am I saying that right?
That'll work. It's Zambrano, but that'll work.
Come in and join me.
How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing well.
Thank you for coming in with me.
Absolutely,
Okay?
absolutely.
Y'all, again, this is Texas Giving Day. So all day we're going to be talking about giving. I even have some names where people have already given, and I want to make sure we give them a shout out. But I wanted Mr. Ignacio to go join me, because when he saw the bears, he got very excited and started telling me about his kids and everything. And I said, well, you need to share this, because this is what we're doing. Seeing, these make a difference to people. And if you haven't been affected and you haven't had a child in a hospital, then you're blessed, and you should be grateful. But think of the thousands of people that have had kids that had to stay in the hospital. Okay. So I'm going to let you share your story. And I'm just, again, thankful for you being here with me. Okay.
Yeah, sure. So again, my name is Ignacio Zambrano II. And when it comes to what ScrubBALL is doing in partnership with North Texas Giving Day, and being able to get to take the bears and being able to give them to children in neonatal units, when I heard that was the mission and that was the goal, it struck home for me, because I have two daughters and both of them were preemies. And the youngest one, she spent 50 days inside of the NICU.
Oh, wow.
And during that time, I remember a organization coming around and bringing comfort items, and one of them was a bear. And I don't know if you guys have ever experienced or know anybody that was in intensive care or NICU situation, but there's only certain hours of visiting. You can't stay overnight and stay with the
Can you
kids.
imagine leaving your baby?
Right.
Oh, wow.
So it was extremely difficult, but just having a comfort item there, having a bear there, knowing that at least she had something comfortable, because you get just the noise of the monitors, the nurses coming in and out, the incubator, and just being able to have that comfort item there, it was a big deal for me, because I know how much it meant to my daughter when she was in there dealing with things, getting better, growing, getting fit to be out in the world. And you never know what these children are dealing with, and just being separated from their parents being separated from them. And when we're talking about NICUs and neonatals, these children are just born, so not even really getting the opportunity to connect with a parent. But having that comfort item there is a big deal. So if you're watching this now or you're watching the replay, share this with somebody, give and donate, so that we can reach our goal to help give bears to these neonatal units. And some of you may be saying, what happens after the bears? You asked for $2,000. Bears don't cost $2,000.
Well, these do.
I mean, in
you're
general,
right.
but we do have other.
At ScrubBALL, we have so many things we do, y'all, for the community. Any excess money or extra money that comes in today will be going to our scholarship. We nominate people for scholarship. You can even nominate your co-workers, anybody that may not be certified and you want to see certified. But we actually people in that have no idea what sterile processing is. We give them scholarships. We take them through the program. We feed them into a hospital, and we work with them until they get a paycheck, until they are employed, because then they become part of our family. We don't want to just get them in, give them an education, and then good luck, go look for a job. We want them to know that this was worth their time. Okay. So that's what we do with extra. But you know what? I'm wondering why I don't have any bears. I want to show this preemie bear.
You know what?
Yeah. Let us get some bears. bears because I want you to see exactly where your money is going. We have 3 different types of bears that we will be giving out. So again, while they're finding me some bears, y'all, come on, keep coming in, keep participating. All right. So I thank you. I see people, a couple of people said something. So I just thank you for this. But here's a couple of the bears right here. We want you to be able to see where your money. I'm hitting myself in the face with this one. He's kind of a chunky bear, okay? But these are our bears, all right? We even still have them in the face mask in case kids are allergic to the fur. We don't want everybody getting sick on us. And then this is our big, lovable teddy bear. We also have a little bitty one that is for the prenatal kids. So that one is not in here right now. But all of these, through your help, will be donated to children in the hospital. We will take a big box over because you're going to help us be able to do it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. All right. You got anything else to tell them?
If you haven't taken the opportunity to donate, go ahead and do so now. Give whatever your heart desires. Again, you may think that you don't have a lot to give, but there is always better to give, and that sets you up to receive. So give whatever you can because these children need these bears, and the healthcare system needs these bright minds. So
yes, and somebody did ask me like y'all say you take care of healthcare employees. What does a bear have to do with that? Do you know if that's taking any pressure off of them by making a kid happy, then we're doing our job. You think that's not helping a healthcare worker? That takes a lot of, I won't even tell you, we said we do different things. We give our nursing home blankets, our comforts, because we get more than blankets. And every time we go to that nursing home, I am so aware of how the CNAs feel about it. They are so excited that we're giving them a break because we're helping the people in there. So as long as we're helping anybody that is associated with healthcare workers, we're helping healthcare workers. So again, would you please pull out that card, pull out that checkbook, give the phone call, go to the website, however you feel that you have to do it. I see Miss Cherry has chimed in. She says, thank you for helping put a smile on a child's face. And that's all we're saying. Today, we want to see a child smile. I am the first one. I am such a boo-hooer when I see sick. I do not like seeing sick children, and especially babies. They can't even tell you what the problem is. So anything we can do to comfort, we would love to do it. And do you know what? We're going to give you the opportunity. If there's somebody you know personally, their child's in the hospital, your child, you can actually order a bear, and we'll make sure that they get a bear no matter where you are in the United States. Because again, we're about helping people. It doesn't have to be during North Texas Giving Day. It could be any time, and it's about helping anybody. Because you're our team. We're all on the same team. All right? Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
Hi, I just donated to North Texas Giving Day, where they are hospitals. So go to North Texas Giving Day and look for Keep Donate. Children will be happy to receive one of these lovely teddy bears.
You're with me. I want to talk about a few things before I actually bring you forward. I have to call out some names. The people are calling in. They're giving us money. $75. Thank you so much, Tanya Miles. I appreciate it. We had Sonia Bowser, $50. I don't care if it's 5, 10, 20. Whatever you can do will make a big difference. So we have Benedetta Pascal. She gave, I believe it was 25. I see. I got to look at these names. Renetta Stansel donated. I believe it was 25. Again, Sonia Bowser, 50. Amy Cooper donated just today. So they're coming in, and we need you to join. We need you to make a difference in these children's lives, okay? So again, What, maybe you can't do 75, maybe you can't do 50. Can you do 20? Can you get your department together and say, hey, y'all, let's raise 100 between all of us and let's get it over there and give out some teddy bears. This is all about Giving Day, putting aside ourselves. You know, it's so easy to say, I just don't have it, but are you going to get that hamburger today? Huh? You can't even get a Coke for less than what, $2.53 now? So can you spare something and put a smile on somebody's face? Thank you, Shan. She said, this is so exciting. I will try to keep commenting, keep talking to us, keep calling, keep pulling friends in, letting them know this video is out here. Remember, they can give up through tomorrow. We won't be live tomorrow and you won't get to see all this beauty. But for today, I'm here. All right. I see somebody else giving us something. 25 from who? Okay, we got another 25 in. Oh, anonymous. You know, we had a couple of $100 come in anonymously. So thank you. I don't know who you are, but I'm saying thank you. Mrs. Johnson, I want to read a couple of things because I want you to talk about it. The reason I call Miss Margarita is this is the champion of nonprofits, y'all. When I tell you, this lady works some nonprofits, and I was sitting thinking yesterday, I don't even know if people really understand the importance of sharing with a nonprofit, because I think I think some people, when I talk to them, feel like if you have a nonprofit, you already have money, which is exactly the opposite. That is not the truth. In doing nonprofits, 99% is about helping others. If I try to help everybody, think about what I said we do: the nursing homes, the teddy bears, the scholarship. Y'all would find me homeless somewhere. So I need you to help us. But I want to read a couple of things, and then I'm going to ask Mrs. Johnson about her ideas on this. So it says, I actually read something. And in all seriousness, it said that 50% even, that's high, 50% of nonprofits fail in the first year. So I started Googling and putting all this stuff up. Why? That seems really high. You think so, Margarita?
Oh, yeah.
That's high. But then I guess I thought about it. Why do people fail? Lack of money.
Yes.
Lack of people participating. Lack of planning. It's a lot of reasons that people fail. 50% in the first year, y'all. And then it said in the next 5 years, another 30% will probably fail. So if you look at it, that is 80% of nonprofits in 5 years that have failed. They have fallen apart. They said most of the committees have fallen out with each other, blaming each other. The money is dried up, and they're sick of people asking the committee. The committee is like, I can't give you another $5. Find some new people, right? So, Margaret, I'm going to bring you in as a nonprofit and somebody who's been doing it for years. Give me your thoughts. What do you think about what I was saying statistically? Does that seem right to you?
Oh, yeah. I definitely agree with the stats. I tell people all the time, it's challenging out here navigating these nonprofit streets.
It's hard out here in these streets.
It's hard out here in these streets. Purpose and passion. And because I know my why, that's what keeps me going. When I hear a testimonial from a mother who says, I now see the light return back into my daughter's eyes, after attending a camp, when I see a girl that was on mute for years, did not talk, come to my 7-day camp, and she opens up the event with prayer. She participates in the dances. She gives her speech.
Because you haven't told them what you do.
Yes. Hey, everybody. Thank you, Doronda, for this opportunity to come and share about nonprofits. Y'all know nonprofits is my heart. This is the lane that God has called me to, and He knew exactly where to place me. But I am the founder and executive director of Stand for Sisterhood. We are a 501c3 nonprofit organization founded December 21st of 2016. So we'll be 8 years old in December of this year. So super duper excited about that. But we're just committed to standing in solidarity for the betterment of girls and women through intergenerational mentorship, personal professional development, civic engagement, civic education, volunteerism, advocacy, awareness, the arts, and the power of prevention. So we partner up with schools. We do our annual summer camp. We just hosted our 7th annual Diamonds in the Rough summer camp with 21 girls ages 9 through 18.
And let me just say, I have participated.
Yes.
And that is an amazing, amazing, amazing opportunity for young girls. I know I'm on here talking about ours, but you know what? I'm not afraid to let other people share their nonprofits. We need help. A lot of us need help. Yes, and we need partners, right? So this is why, even though I do what I do, I can participate in what she does. It's enough for me to go around. Okay.
So exactly. And you're right. We are helpers one to another. And Deronda has partnered with us as a facilitator. She's come and talked to us about their amazing sterilization program, just to spark that interest, because Stanford Sisterhood is definitely an advocacy for STEM, especially for representation, having people in the medical field that looks like us, female and minority. So we appreciate her. She's partnered with me on some school initiatives and opened up their...
Okay. Did I lose my speaker? I don't know what happened to... Oh, here she's back. She's back, y'all.
I'm back, y'all. So teamwork definitely makes the dream work. But I mean, it really takes a community in order to make a nonprofit happen. There's no way in the world that a founder of a nonprofit, with all the passion, with all the purpose that God may have given him and her, no way in the world that they can operate a nonprofit alone. It takes a community. It takes a village. And it takes a village to not just talk about it, but to be about it. Like, we need funding. At the end of the day, we appreciate the likes on Facebook. We appreciate the hearts on Facebook, but they don't pay bills.
Facebook don't send a kid's account. It don't put a teddy bear in a kid's hand.
Exactly. So, the thing is, I mean, it states that in 2022, the U.S. was marked the 19th country as most charitable. So there are 18 countries that are beating out the U.S. in giving. And with those stats, it was a pretty a massive amount of people that contributed. All I'm trying to do is just gather some more of those towards ScrubBALL. And
you tell us where to go. Give me some money.
Give me my money. Give me my money.
Exactly.
So the donors, there are people that actually give. So donors gave $500 billion in 2022. Wow. And so 64% of that funding came from individuals. So there are individuals out here that believe in paying it forward, that believe in donating to charity. But for those of you that are on the line, the other what is that? The other 36%?
36.
We need y'all to come on and get on board, because it takes all of us. And we don't want you to feel sorry to give. We want you to be inspired to give. Because I know when people are inspired to give, they won't only just give one time, but they will partner up with your mission, and they will become invested in the organization. That's what we need. We so appreciate the one-time gifts. We appreciate that. But if you could just please partner up with ScrubBALL, become a monthly partner, because we need that consistency.
We do.
I'm
gonna stop you 1 second. I don't want people to feel like, well, I'm not rich like Bill Gates or whoever. I may never reach a Bill Gates, but as she just said, if you could do $20 a month in a year's time, that could make a difference in what we're trying to do.
Exactly.
I mean, we give the scholarships. That's like $8,000 per scholarship.
Wow.
Again, if I try to cover 10 people, I'm going to be in a shelter.
And then you're going to need a nonprofit.
Then I'm going to need a nonprofit just for Deronda Lewis. But if you all could join partnerships with us, so we do, as she just said, we appreciate the one-offs. I know some of you are like going outside of your budget to try to give. I'm going to look directly in the camera. I know some of you struggle to give, but I also see people who are always saying, I don't have it, I don't have it, I don't have it. And yet I'm looking at the things you buy. So maybe sometimes it's just budgeting. Now I'm not trying to go there with your money, but I am saying the truth is it is better to give sometimes than receive. So that $20, that $50, that $100 can go a long way in making a difference. That monthly goes even further in making a difference. But I'm going to go back to my guest. Go ahead.
Yes. And then, you know, just as a society, I just feel as if we just need to be more proactive versus reactive. You know, our society is conditioned to respond to negativity, to death, to trauma. But, you know, it just seems like if it's positive up front, people just tend to move a little slower in order to give. But if we was on here with some tragic news, it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like the donations will be pouring in over a tragedy, and that person is no longer here.
Wow, that is so crazy.
Yeah,
so
they can't feel your donation.
You know what? We would have a GoFundMe for somebody, and this is not a joke, and we're not laughing at the dead, but a GoFundMe for somebody who's gone.
Yeah.
Y'all would be like, find your 5, find your 10, give 100. We're trying to help people who are still alive, you know?
Still alive.
It's like pulling teeth. Sometimes, I don't know about you, Margarita, but sometimes I feel like I'm literally begging. And like, here she go again. But when you have a lot that you're trying to achieve, you have to ask people for help. So no nonprofit is trying to beg or take all of your money. We're just saying, can you join with us?
Yes.
Can you join with us and give us some money?
Just stand in solidarity with us. And the thing about it is, if you don't have it, that's why it takes a community, because you can share with your coworkers, you can share with your neighbor, you can share with your church. You can send out an e-blast. It's all about teamwork. Collaboration is the new currency. So you may not have the $5 or $10.
Wait a minute, say that again. Collaboration, what?
Is the new currency.
The new currency. You better preach, girl.
Yes, it is. Collaboration is the new currency. And what I had to learn when I first started my nonprofit is I had to bust the bubble. I had to get out of the bubble of family and friends. And that was just my truth. That was my reality. So I had to become very visible in my community. I had to become an ambassador in my city, which, you know, the work paid off. We ended up receiving our own day in the city. Stand for Sisterhood Day is October 27th. Our Diamonds in the Rough camp is officially proclaimed as Diamonds in the Rough Summer Camp week every 4th week of July. So the visibility pays off. So as you get out in the city, because people support who they know, like, and trust. You know, as a nonprofit executive director, you got to come from behind that desk. Or you got to have a team that's out here that boots on the ground.
People see,
and then people want to see the work that you're doing. So they want to see that you're doing something in the community as well. So if it's feeding the homeless, if it's like you said, distributing these amazing teddy bears to children that are sick in the hospital, people just want to see the work. Mr. ScrubBALL bear. You know, they want to see the work. So you can't just be out here, you know, we can't just be out here asking for
taking
money people don't see.
So
what I
tell money flippantly. Using people's money flippantly. If we tell you we're going to do it, that's where your money should go. Okay. I can promise you, Margarita will be faithful with that money. And I can sure enough promise you, I'm not buying church's chicken with your money. It is going to these bears. It is going to these scholarships. It is going to the healthcare workers, the lunches we do. So please, continue calling people. We still want you to join. We still want some comments in here. Keep talking about it. Go ahead, Margarita. You're sharing some good stuff.
Yeah, and look, so according to the Wallet Hub charity calculator, Texas ranked number 24 out of 50 states. So we didn't even make the halfway mark for giving.
Wow, come on, Texas.
So Texas ranked number 24. So on North Texas Giving Day, we need to up that. We need to increase our rank. And our grade was a 56.91% score. So that's the score that we have for giving. So we still have a little ways to go in order to get up there with Utah. Utah is the most generous state out here.
Really? Utah?
Yeah, Utah. Yes, according to the Wallace Hub in 2022. So I don't want to have to move my nonprofit to Utah.
Just to get some.
I mean,
Let me say this about ScrubBALL. Now, we don't just lean on Texas. We want everybody. Yes. And I'm sure Margarita's not going to turn it down if you come from New York or wherever. You know, we want everybody. And I'm with her. I don't want to be looking for where do I need to move. I like Texas. Exactly. And I know we can get the money coming in from Texas, New York, California, Indiana. I don't care where you are.
Yes.
It's about making a difference, right? Yeah. Again, a little bit goes a long way when we partner together. Yeah. But those are some great stats. You know, I want to read a couple of things, Margarita. And Donnie Payne has joined us. So, so this is talking about some compelling reasons to give to nonprofits, okay, and make charitable donations. It says it makes a positive impact. Donations enable organizations to carry out their mission and to create tangible changes in areas like poverty reduction, healthcare, education, environmental protection. I know when we give out the scholarships, we're looking for people that we know this will change their lives. If we can change a life in a family, we can work on that family. If a family can change, a community can change. Exactly. And that's how poverty is. We've gotten where we don't know what's out there. We're not often exposed to what's out there. So we don't often know that we can change our environment. Now I'm going over to yours, the diamonds in the rough. I've seen those girls where I'm telling you, were picking them up. You were feeding them. You were doing so many things. And at the end of that camp, they were in there talking. They were happy. You had inspired them to actually want to do more. And that's all we're trying to do. Can you help us change our communities? Okay. We don't always have to have, and of course, we're not as close to anybody, but we want to make a difference. And sometimes I do believe when people see people that look like them helping them, I do they can impact and make a big difference. Exactly. Now, everybody to feel free. Green is green, and whoever's hand is in. So please don't say, "Oh, they're trying to be exclusive." You want to say?
No. Yeah, I wanted to say like how ScrubBALL has partnered with Dr. Margarita. I don't even realize how people know that even if it's not an organization that's automatically seems as if it's aligned, but how we've been able to partner just because of all of what we do within the community. So I don't know if you all want to discuss some of the great things. Okay. Well, I didn't hear that part.
You won't break.
Okay, I was on break. Thanks you, Don, because I know that you really were a big part of helping us with some of the Maverick support that we received, because our people really, really love going to those Dallas games. They loved it. Even some of the lunch events, all the things, and the
Walmart.
Walmart.
She hooked us on to Walmart where we're in their system. Some of
the HEBs, some of those foundations, and just finding people that could provide lunches and food for people in the community. And even some of the senior citizen facilities. And making sure that we found partners in place that we could donate gifts to those. So, even if it doesn't seem as if the organization is automatically there, as long as they're out and in the community, right? Make sure you're able to expand your journey.
And I'm glad you said that, because you don't have to be afraid that giving to another group eliminates your group.
Right.
Eyes off of your group.
Exactly.
Look, I'm a firm believer. The more you give, the more you receive. The more it comes back to you. Don't make me go to the wine and but you know, that's the only thing I grew up. Give and it shall be given unto you. And I do believe that. So maybe there are partners out there that say, well, we already have a group. I know SIPs, when we think we may still do, but I know we used to tithe to other organizations from our business. So we invite you, even as a business, no matter how big, no matter how small, to even find hello, ScrubBALL. But then we got a lot of groups that need help. So we even challenge you, get your whole group together. Tithe into somebody else's dream, because that's what you're doing.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
helping somebody else make their dream a reality.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
I started filling in stuff, but let me say this, Marguerite, and then you can talk about this, because it just talks about nonprofits often address needs that aren't fully met by the public sector. So a lot of these nonprofits started because there was a need.
Exactly.
I got one thing that Sharon put out here. She said, when you, oh, look, Sharon put it back up. I forgot it. It was a good little saying. But anyway, so that helps fill the gap. And that's what you're doing right now. You were telling me some, filling voids that are not met by our government, not met sometimes by our churches, our other social activities. So when you see people that's kind of what I'm saying was, but you know what? I appreciate it because you are making a difference. We're trying to make a difference. What people are not me. Everybody can't call and just say, give me here she put it back. If I can see me, I can be what I see. And that's so good. Because that's how your girls look up to you. They're like, if she can do it, I can do it. Exactly. I have a student in my class right now that won one of our scholarships. And he is on every week saying, Miss D, I'm so appreciative. I'm so appreciative. This got to make a difference in my family. This has to make a difference. I'm so tired of working jobs that don't pay me any money. I'm just thankful. I'm thankful. And I tell them, well, it wasn't just me. You can keep praising me, but it wasn't really me. It's the whole organization, But that's what it's about.
But that's one of the great things with ScrubBALL. People don't understand, like you stated, the life-changing, the life changes that happen with people once they receive the scholarship. Once they are a recipient, it changes them, it changes their children and generations to come. Because many people don't realize that there are so many entry-level positions within healthcare. So once that position, they're introduced and exposed to it, then they know that, I don't have a dead-end job. I don't have to only work in a factory or only do
fast
temporary
food, if I don't want to do that.
You can actually engage in a career by any entry-level role with things such as sterile processing through scholarship opportunities such as ScrubBALL.
And I just because they just had a picture up, let me just interject here. This is our scholarship winner, one of our winners. She won $8,200. And what we actually do with our scholarship winners is, I said earlier, we hold their hands. They go through our program, which is a 12-week course. We then feed them into a local hospital. And then we keep, for the hands-on training, and we stay with them all the way until they are hired, because it's not just us teaching them, it's us literally making a difference in their lives. Okay. And I'm gonna even come back to your thank you. That's Miss Ton. Miss Ton won our scholarship, and isn't she so cute? But anyway, she was so excited. She was like, I won. And this is what we're striving to do, make the difference. And I'm going back to you. Yesterday, when I called Margarita about this, you were telling me about certain mothers who wouldn't even put $5 toward their kids going to a week camp. And I believe it. I believe it.
I mean, I think we just have to get out of the mentality that everything has to be for free, and that was I had to really shift my mentality, even as a nonprofit executive director, because when I went in initially, I'm thinking I had to give away everything for free.
Right.
But, as a nonprofit, I mean, if we look, State Fair of Texas is a nonprofit. They make millions every year. Hospitals are nonprofits. Colleges are nonprofits. And so Goodwill is a nonprofit. And I think it brought in about $1 billion.
Clean up.
Their store. So nonprofit organizations, you can charge fee for services. And just like in your regular life, you need multiple streams of income to make it these days. It's the same thing as a nonprofit. You need multiple streams of income. So of course we need those monthly donors. We need the corporate sponsors. We need the grant funding. We need the fundraising. We need the merch. We need the in-kind. We need all of it. And it all comes together for us to be able to continue to solve a problem in the community. And then for me, I had to get over the mentality of, oh my God, I'm asking for something. Well, I'm also solving a problem in the community. So I should be able to ask for something without feeling guilty. And once I stopped feeling guilty about it, look, I said, I'm becoming an asshole. I'm asking everybody. Because
you're going to keep seeing me. I'm going to be in your face.
Yes, because all you can do is say no. And if you say no for me, no means next opportunity. So, we're going to keep moving. We're going to keep asking. We're going to keep giving. We're going to keep making a difference. And the thing about it is, if everybody can just get on board and contribute in some way. You may say, well, I don't have money, but you do have time. So,
volunteer.
If you can just volunteer. And I was blessed to know when I looked up that 61 million people in the US did volunteer their time, which equaled up to 4.1 billion hours of community service in 2022. So it's good to know that you might say, okay, I don't have the money, but we might need you to file some documents. We might need you to run some errands. We might need you to follow up, help out in some way or do some distribution for us.
Do together, whatever it is.
Do what you can do. So if you can't have money, hey, time is money. Time is the most precious commodity. If you can just donate some time and serve a nonprofit in your community, you're still making a difference.
Somebody give me the time, because Margarita and I can talk all day long, and we only supposed to be on here.
That's awesome.
Have I been on an hour yet?
I don't know. It's actually 1 o'clock.
Oh, 1 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
No, 2 o'clock. I was gonna say we're supposed to stop at 2. So I do want to say one more thing that I was reading, and it just says when we pool, pretty much what you were saying, when we pool our donations from many individuals, nonprofits can tackle large-scale problems. We can break down some mountains when we come together to make a difference. So I want to thank Dr. Margarita S. Johnson for joining us. Her program stands for Sisterhood. You can look it up, you can Google it, and you can find out what she needs to help her send these kids to camp. I'm gonna thank you so much for joining us. Okay.
Thank you for inviting me. I love y'all.
Yes, thank you. All right, everybody. We're gonna bring this to a close. I think they're giving me some more names. But I just want to read a couple of other things as Sharon is thank you, Sharon, in the background for doing all of this. But you know what? I'm going back to my first thing. Knowing that your donation makes an impact that can have a lasting effect should give you happiness and being able to do things you could not do individually. All right? Take us on home, Sharon. Keep calling. Keep looking at this video.
For the next hour.
Yes, it's going to repeat. The phones are going to be open until 3, actually until 9:30 tonight. We're at 650. Is that where we are? We got a long way. No, that is good, y'all. Thank you. But we got a long way to go. All right. We don't want to shut these kids down. Matilda gave us 25. Keisha 25. Tracy, wow, Tracy 20. Y'all coming in. All right. I don't hear the music, but they're playing We Are the World.
Thank you, everyone.
The greatest gift of all. We can't go on pretending day by day that someone somewhere will soon make a change. We are a part of God's great big family. And the truth, love is all we need. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make it brighter than day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We are the one to make a brighter day, so let's start giving. Oh, there's a choice for making. We're saving our lives. Get to we make a better day, just you and me. We get down and out, and there seems no hope at all. But if you just believe, there's nowhere we can fall. Oh, well, let's realize, oh, that a change can only come when we.
Oh, I'm mute. Thank you. Thank you. Remember, the phones are open until 9:30 p.m. So you still have time after you get off work. You have time to call others and say, wow, they're doing a good thing, y'all. They're giving bears. This is our goal, our commitment, 50 bears to 50 children. Okay. And we really want you to be a part of it. Thanks to everybody. Has been thanks to, I'm getting ready to call y'all. See? People in here interrupting my show to say I didn't give them credit. I'm waiting on Miss Amber to tell me who's giving, because y'all steady coming in. I thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Here she comes, so I can say thank you. But I appreciate everybody. I really, really do. Y'all, there's so much, so many people that need help today. Won't you be a part? Well, we know Bizco gave something because they're in here. So Dr. Jack, 200. We love it. Iggy, 25. All right. Ignacio, he was our guest and he still donated. Yeah, Bizco, we call him Bizco. So many. I'm going to have a list. You know what? I'm going to have a list put together, and then I'll call everybody that was on that list. Remember, we have another. Donnie Payne donated. Karen Cherry donated. Y'all, we've had so many people calling in and giving money. Amory Dorsey donated. I donated because I believe in this cause. Okay, I believe in everything we do. But remember, ScrubBALL will be coming up. Oh, Sharon's repeating $200. All right now. But remember, I do want to talk to you about ScrubBALL. So Sharon, if you could just take me on to, you could finish these slides while I'm talking. But Donnie Payne is holding her teddy bear. You can actually let these run. We'll end it with these.
Hello, I am Donnie Payne, and I am excited as we join forces with ScrubBALL to donate 50 teddy bears to children's hospitals within the Dallas metro area for Texas Giving Day by donating to help us complete this initiative in raising funds to donate the 50 bears.
Hey guys, it's Dr. Jake here,
And Taylor Jacob.
and we're here to talk about our giving initiative to the neonatal hospitals, local facilities here in Dallas-Fort Worth. This year, we're giving away 50 teddy bears to the neonatal little patients that are in these hospitals with their families. And overall goal is to give them a little bit of love and care. so that we can show that not only does SIPS love supporting patients all over the country, but we believe that these little babies definitely need a little help too. So what we're doing, we're asking you to help us donate some money so that we can give some more bears to these hospitals for these little babies as they're going through some of the toughest times in their lives. And any of the extra overage, we'll be able to actually give to our education scholarships and donation funds so that we can continue to bring more people like us into healthcare. What do you want to say, baby?
Get a bear.
You heard her. Get a bear.
Hey guys, it's Amir. I'm working with ScrubBALL, and it's Texas Giving Day. We are currently at 50 bears for the children in the Children's Hospital. We're trying to reach 1,000. If it's on your heart to give, please click the link below and let's give today.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm talking to you and I'm muted. So thank you, Casey. I see people are still calling in. Remember, this is going for another hour. So you got time to tell people, get online and watch this. I'm sending it to all my friends and family for the second hour. Okay. So anybody you know, but I want to make sure you understand that when you buy a bear, we use that money to go to scholarships, to other community outreaches, but we make sure the babies will get a bear. Okay, that's our ultimate goal. Make sure tonight, well, next week, they'll go out next week, that the children get a bear. But you're helping us with so many things. Again, our whole goal at ScrubBALL, and I want to invite you to ScrubBALL. I don't want to forget about that before we get off, because ScrubBALL is the reason for all of this. They say the reason for the season, that's ScrubBALL. So this year, ScrubBALL is another donation. Well, all right. Thank you for the donations. You can keep them coming in. Again, phone call till 9:30. The link tomorrow, I believe up till 6 o'clock tomorrow. The link is good. But ScrubBALL this year, June 26th through 28th here in Dallas, Texas. This year is the red carpet event because it is our 5th year as a nonprofit. What did I say earlier? Most nonprofits don't make it through a year. We're literally at 5 years. So thank you that have supported ScrubBALL, and we ask for more. But wherever you are right now, save the date. Get out here and join us at ScrubBALL. Can you see how important it is to give? Because you're making a difference. I am Deronda Lewis. I am saying thank you, thank you, thank you. DK, Yolanda Combs, Anjanette Williams, everybody that has donated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Stay for the next hour if you want to, and keep calling. Bye. ScrubBALL is all about celebrating healthcare. If you're in the healthcare field, no matter where you work, we celebrate you.